Okay, so you seem like a strong guy.
I like to think so.
I have an egg here, all right? And this egg with this arch is the strongest shape possible to protect what's inside this egg. And I want you to try to smash this egg using 2 hands, like this.
Okay.
All right, good luck,
Give it a try.
enjoy. Let me take a step back.
Glad I don't have my dress shirt on because I think I can do this.
Come on.
Oh, jeez.
Look, Muscle Beach, the guys back here are looking at you.
No, it's not gonna crack.
Nature's not that tough, is it?
Nature's putting up a good fight. She is not breaking. Full work. Full pressure.
So what do you think? Is the egg impressive? Didn't nature do a great job designing that?
Of course, of course.
If this guy can't do it, nobody can.
What the egg has is structural integrity. Its strength comes from arches and angles. Inside the egg, there's a multitude of invisible triangles at work that transfer and dissipate the force. That's why no one here can break it. Sure, dropping it or hitting it with a sharp object will put focus pressure on the thin shell and shatter it. But squeezing an egg spreads that pressure out evenly over the surface. Architects have understood the power of these arches and triangles for centuries. It's why these shapes appear so frequently in ancient buildings. That tells me that when faced with a blast wave, you need to find an arch or an angle and get behind it.
So here I am about a half a mile from the epicenter. Going underground is still your best bet. But if that's not an option, you need to look at the urban topography around you and use that for help. Find a modern building made of concrete and steel with corners angled toward the blast. If 2 of the walls are angled at 45 degrees in relation to the blast wave, it'll deflect and decrease the amount of wind force hitting it. Let me show you what I mean.
If a building faces the blast wave, it will take out all the windows and cause major structural damage. But a surface angled at 45 degrees or more will act as an airfoil. As the wave hits the surface, the amount of force per square inch will fall by 30% and cut the wind speed from hundreds of miles an hour to just dozens. And it all starts with the shapes engineered into the egg. Of course, shielding yourself with angles is just part of the equation. Blast waves leave a vacuum in their wake, which means that after it passes, violent winds are going to come rushing back in. Think of it like a tsunami. There's the initial rush of water, but then it recedes, wreaking even more destruction.